It's like Michael Jordan's coach. Who remembers him? Nobody, because he's that great. That's how Baron Corbin is going to be. And I don't mind that at all, because he's the salvation of this business.
Wow. Did you hear that, Kevin Patrick? The salvation cover here.
What an upset this would be.
Baron Corbin is the cornerstone. He is what you can build a company on. Any generation. I'm talking Gotch. I'm talking Hackenschmidt. I'm talking Fez, Sammartino, Hogan. It doesn't matter. Baron Corbin would rise to the top in any generation.
And it's not some geek on the internet saying that, Kevin Patrick. That is JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, a WWE Hall of Famer.
To get me to leave my private island and come back, it has to be something special, and Baron Corbin is.
Private island? I thought you made the 21-hour drive from Wall Street.
Where did you get him, Corey?
You know what, John? Listen, it's a
I'm
delicate
sorry.
situation.
It's like a dime out here with a dollar.
Appreciate that, gentlemen.
You're the dime.
Dolph Ziggler during the commercial break saying, "You're not wrestling gods. A couple of wrestling jackasses." In response to that,
Dolph Ziggler's a smart aleck. He always has been. That's been his problem.
Wow, look at this power.
Power.
Show
Straight power.
Corbin.
No point of leverage, nothing. Straight power. That is God-given strength by Baron Corbin.
How do you feel about these disrespectful chants of bum-ass Corbin?
It's unbelievable to me what a certain person whose name I'm not going to mention, that you aptly took their place, started for Baron Corbin. It's just a matter of disrespect. Look, you hate what you can't be. A lot of these fans sit around and look around and say, I could be one of these guys. You could with half this roster. You can't be Baron Corbin.
Oh, no! Zigzag connects.
Go!
Keep looking at the monitor, Kevin. You saw nothing on this side of the table.
Nothing at all.
The whole world is against Baron Corbin. I understand what that's like. When I was carrying the company in 2004, the whole world was against me too.
Well, maybe it's because they want to see Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, the man.
I don't want to hear about Rey Mysterio. Talk about Baron Corbin.
Ziggler was lining up a super kick. Corbin sensed it coming.
Ball game.
There it is.
Count to 100.
Days.
End of days.
Corey, it's great to see you. Not you, champ.
Pleasure to see you, John.
Baron Corbin. What a debut on Monday Night Raw. The emergence of a future wrestling god.
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.